you know. I hear a lot of people in Christian circles say, oh, that one is deep. They say that one is deep, right? Most of the time when they say that, is a way to keep their heart away from it. It's more like saying that that one takes a lot to understand, though. It's not easy to understand, right? So as long as you are not taking the responsibility to obey or walk in or understand that thing, it will never be true in your life, right? So we have to, whatever needs to be done, we have to take full responsibility of it and take our own step in making it true in our lives. We have to believe that we're in control of the details of our lives. Obviously, there are some things that are outside our control, and there are things within our control. The important thing is that we do all the things that are within our control, right? The things that are outside our control, no, God is not going to blame you for that. That's a place of prayer, right? Number one. If something is outside my control, then that's something to bring before God in prayer, right? But the things that are within my control, as much as I'm going to pray to God to help me, I still have to take the responsibility to do that, right? The next one, which is probably most powerful of the four, is the ability to control our emotions. That one pretty much gets us a whole lot of time. A lot of us want to do good, but we don't feel like doing it. And inability to control our emotions gets us a whole lot of time. It's like maybe you want to forgive somebody, but you don't feel like forgiving the person. I mean, forgiveness has nothing to do with feeling. It's a decision, right? So if you go with your feelings, you might end up not doing the right thing. Still, until I feel like it's time to forgive you, I'm not going to forgive. For as long as you're doing that, you're holding yourself prisoner. It has nothing to do with feeling it. It's a decision that needs to be taken, right? So neuroticism talks about the lack of control of our emotions, right? And that tends towards can tend towards a maniac condition, because if it gets out of hand, it results into neurosis, right? Which is more like a mental sickness or illness. Self-efficacy just talks about your belief that you're able to handle the details of your life, right? And that's important also, right? And we need to work with that mindset concerning the things that are within our control. We need to believe we can do it, even if it's the first time. We just have to have that belief that we can do it, even though we've not done it before. I'll give an example. Like I've said severally, I'm building a poultry here, and I'm the one doing all the design, right? I'm having to read up. I'm an engineer, so I have the basic knowledge that tells me the things to do. But I'm not an architect, not am I a building engineer, right? But because I believe I can do it, I'm able to go to Google to look for the things I need. I'm able to pray about it, believing God to give me direction and vision of the things I need to do. And that has been working for me. I mean, so far, I have everything under control, right? Things I've never done before. But because I'm approaching it from a belief standpoint, I'm able to break barriers, and all of that's working for me. And it's saving me a lot of money. It's not because I don't want to spend money, but, I have to minimize or optimize what I'm spending, because I have to break even as a business. And there's a big capital investment at the same time. So, but that's working for me. And that works in several aspects also. I do a lot of writings, but I approach those writings as someone that can write it, even though I have no clue. I don't have the starting words to write it, but somehow I just believe I can do it. That belief kind of opens the door for me to be able to do it, because what I don't know right now, because I believe it, somehow my heart begins to be filled with words to write, Self-esteem is a big one, and I know for especially for people that come from this side of the world, which both of us are, because of the way we all grew up, we didn't get the affirmations we're supposed to get. So we a whole lot of us lack here. A lot of us grow up with inferiority complex in one form or the other. So this is one that we have to then help ourselves to overcome. And that comes by practice, by exercising, by working it out. We have to talk to ourselves. We have to go out of our comfort zone to do some things. I'm presently writing on a series, 25 ways in which to drastically improve your self-confidence. So that goes to the heart of this. There are ways to do it. It doesn't matter where you are, you can become better. Okay. I will